Welcome back, everyone. I am Sith K Gaming. We are getting ready to do another trip. Yep, we're going to be doing another trip. We're going to go down to Lieber State Park. Lieber State Park is an unknown state park to me. I've never been there before, and it's something that's interesting to me. We're going to go down, and we're going to go and also check out another state park that's called Cataract State Park, which is also located 10 minutes from Cloverdale, Indiana. Talking about this in general, on this channel, I'm slowly growing with this channel, and there's a lot of things that me as a person I'm trying to improve on. Great food. I have a friend of mine coming with me, which is always nice to have. But be able to have the safe trip down, Anyway, talking about this, guys, I've talked about many things on this channel, and one of which I could not help but not talk about the most. When you have different kinds of gear, whether it be glamping or survival camping or, different things like that really make it memorable. Personally, on my own personal note, I usually carry a grill grate because some of the state parks do not have grill grates. And you can pick this specific grill grate up. It is a heavy-duty grill grate, easy to use. It folds out. Something that you could use, that could take with you, especially in high heat. It doesn't fall apart. It's an Ozark. Some of you may not think that Ozark is a well-known brand. You can pick it up at your local Walmart. You can pick it up on Amazon. They do have similar ones to it, but honestly, I haven't had an issue with Ozark when it comes to their grill grates, nor their camping stoves. So, this specific model, I've had this for probably about 2 years. The only issue with this specific model is that it doesn't take the 20-pound propane tanks. It takes the 1 pound. It puts out too much BTU and something like that. Otherwise, it would just extinguish itself. I've tried different hoses. I've tried different shutoffs. It still puts out way too much. So I usually grab the 1 pound propane bottles, which you can pick up at your local Walmart, your Bass Pro Shops. You could pick it up at Academy Store, which is another sports store, along with Dick's Sporting Goods or Meijer, or even off of Amazon. They're usually, where I live, they're usually about $7 to $8 a tank. You can pick them up in singles, you can pick them up in 2-packs and 4-packs. I usually pick them up in 4-packs. Usually, if I'm just cooking between me and a couple people, I only blow through maybe about half a tank at most throughout the whole weekend. So, but if I'm cooking a lot for a large scale amount of people, I'll blow through probably about two tanks at most. But that is also something that you can pick up. Usually the Ozark 2-burner gas stoves are relatively within a price range. They're really, really cool to have, really neat to have. Normally on the price range of those are usually about I would say between $40 to $80, which is really decent in price range. But a lot of the camping gear is my style of glamping. Some of you may think, "Oh, that's not camping. That's not no." You know, I've had many comments over the last few years. He goes, "You're not actually survival camping. You're not out in the middle of BFE or whatever." I say, you know, that's if you want to go survival camping, that's your thing. You know, don't discourage anybody else because it's not the way that you would want it. But you know, I actually had. I'm going to pop the squat here on my cooler. I know the light's not really the greatest, but I had watched Bomb Outdoors. I've been talking a lot about Bomb Outdoors. Like, you know, this guy Kenny is like one of my favorite YouTubers. He's like legitimately one of my favorite YouTubers. And there's a lot of tricks and a lot of different key things that he does on his channel that gets me to thinking about everyday life. No matter on how much you mess up, no matter on how much you feel like you can't or not able to do something, he turns that around and puts it into a positive thing. You know, if you are willing to put in the effort and put in the work to go and do it, after the work is done, it has a greater reward. But Kenny, you know, he's following the path of Christ. He may not be the smartest man, he may not be the brightest man, but he tries every single time, every single day. You know, he may not see the what's going to happen on the other side. But I cherish a man like that. You know, my uncle would always say, I may be the jack of all trades, but I'm the master of none. And it's absolutely, you know, that man had sparked a fire within me, you know. And I live 2,000 miles away from him. I wouldn't say 2,000 miles, but, you know, close to it. Very, very close to it. I may live several states away, but, you know, talking about this in general, y'all, it's, he inspired me a little bit more to get into YouTube a little bit more, you know, and, how should I put this? On a personal note, me personally, I haven't gotten to that point. I'm still creating. I'm still learning. And it doesn't hurt to learn. Excuse me. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not, I don't have the community. But one of the things I do have is the ability to help others. I have the ability to help others with the littlest I have. Even if it's trying to have a helping hand when I least expect it. You know, and I believe that Kenny has the same thought process, same thing. If I were to talk to that man straight in his face, not knowing who he is, not knowing from YouTube or who he is or what the guy is about, you could honestly tell right away, or just a little bit away, on what kind of person he is. But in God's eyes, he's his son. Another kid that's trying to understand his father's ways and try to be like his father, but he still falls short like we do. You know, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But guys, I will tell you this. You know, no matter what journey you guys may be on, there's always a path. There's always a path that you can take that is the right path. And my right path is going camping. I know you guys see the boxes and stuff in the background, but going camping and having my gear, doing a lot of things I normally do. Yeah, I know you see my garage and it's all cluttered and messy, but you know, just things like that. But anyway, guys, I will see you on the road. Everyone, welcome to Sip K Adventures. I will see you guys when we get out on the road. Bye.